My life be like, yeah. My life be like, yeah.
What is up, all you cool cats and kittens? It's episode 20 of the Sofa Sessions podcast. I am Brandon.
I'm Mallory.
That's Mallory. We just got done eating some Wingstop. Filled my tummy up. It was a lot. I usually get the barbecue with garlic parmesan. 10-piece. Boneless though, because I'm a pussy.
True. You're not
I'm
a
too
real
lazy
man.
to take the bones off. Like, it's just...
You literally just have to bite into it.
But still, like, I don't...
Bone in are better.
Well, they taste the same. I like my boneless ones. They're like chicken nuggets.
Then you could just get chicken nuggets.
But they don't have
like,
that
if you're
Wingstop.
getting wings, you might as well
I
just...
usually want to go to Subway, but...
Well, I didn't want that, so...
You wanted to cook instead.
Yeah, and we had time to
Shut
cook,
up.
by the way.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't feel like doing all that shiz.
As if you would be the one
That would've
doing
been
it.
the
You
third or
would
fourth
have...
time we went to Walmart that day.
No, that would have been the second.
Okay, this is my thinking. Alright. So what time was it? It was like 7:40, because I remember... Yes, it was. Because I remember saying, oh, it won't be about till 8 until we eat. You said
So it was like
40 minutes.
6:40.
No. Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. I'm stupid. This is what I was thinking. So if we ate at 8, we'd have to eat. We couldn't watch the show.
Yes, we could have.
But you wouldn't have been able to watch it in there.
If y'all could see the setup of this, there's a hole in the wall, basically, that I could see the TV through.
But you would be focusing on cooking, and I want you as a woman to be focusing 100% on the cooking. And then we wouldn't be able to film the beautiful podcast today. People would be missing out.
Yes, we could have.
But it's already 10 o'clock.
It would have been 10 o'clock regardless.
Nah, it would have been later.
Okay.
I will
Well,
say.
regardless, we had Wingstop.
Yeah, and it's episode 20. This is a little awkward. Just because it is. We're still pushing through. We're staying consistent, as some people say. Real quick, I want to say how quickly people change up on you when, they're not in certain things.
The support goes away.
Yeah, support vanishes very quickly. But that's besides the point. The TV show we were just talking about, the Ted Bundy tapes.
Nope.
I know, the Jeffrey Dahmer tapes. Yeah, I said Ted Bundy on purpose. But yeah, we just watched the entire Jeffrey Dahmer, or I did at least. She fell asleep for bits and pieces, but
I did.
she still remembers. A lot happened. A lot happened with Jeffrey Dahmer. For a little bit, I feel like I was kind of rooting for him. Like, all the times he got close to being arrested, I was like,
I know.
Oh my gosh, Jeffrey,
I would have to
keep going.
call him out and be like, why are you,
No, you wouldn't.
supporting him?
Okay, we'll maybe get into it later, but there's one part that I thought was... 2 parts that I thought was hilarious. Alright. Maybe a little bit inhumane. Maybe a little bad, but...
I'm scared of what you're about to say.
There are 2 parts. Alright, real quick. I want to get a drink of my Kroger water. Do you think the feds are putting stuff into this to make me think of like I just want to be, normal. I don't want to go above and beyond. Do you think they put that kind of stuff in water these days? In food in general? You don't think so?
No, I think that's illegal.
I know, but if they have control over the FDA, they have the control of the FDA, they can put whatever they want in it.
I mean, true.
Everybody talking about CDC this, CDC that. I'm trying to see them titties, you know what I'm saying?
Do you want some Red Bull? Your stomach's gonna hurt.
No, it's not. Alright, I'm back. I also was thinking today that my energy drink addiction is slowly going down. Hold this for me. Let me turn the fan on.
Why do you...
What?
Why do you think you have an energy drink addiction?
Because. Alright.
He's so unprofessional.
You know who's unprofessional? I think I had an energy drink addiction because I would get one every day even if I wasn't tired. And I got to the point to where I was drinking them just for the taste of it.
Well, I don't drink it for the taste, but like at work, I used to get one like all the time.
But like, do you really need it? Because if you drink energy drinks every day, then it just makes you tired, alright? So you know how you initially drink it and you're tired. Alright, so then you get that boost of energy, right? Then you get that crash.
Well, I literally was drinking a Red Bull earlier and then still took a nap.
Because you've drinking so many, you're used to it. So, and that's how you get diabetes, alright?
I don't want to hear it from you about diabetes.
I might have other addictions. While they might not be vaping or drinking alcohol.
Yeah, me either.
Or doing drugs. I'm not saying you do drugs. Or
yeah, I don't do drugs, kids. They're bad.
Yeah. Always. Dare. Yeah. I'm a true winner and graduate of Dare.
Same. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But I would get energy drinks just to fill that void, that I was missing. Just to make the depression go away. And it would go away, but at what cost? You sit there and you think, like, what am I doing?
This is a bunch of bullshit.
Day in and day out, I'm just sitting there drinking, wasting my time away, wasting my life,
But why do you think so negatively about it?
I'm not done.
Sorry.
And I just, I'll go to these different Circle K's and Sprints, and I'll just sit there and gaze at these energy drinks, and that just wastes so much time because you got so many different choices and flavors and colors, and once you finally get the right one, you go home, you get in the house, you sit down, you pop it open, you hear the nice whoosh of it, the spray of the air, and you just drink it, and all of a sudden, it's just not what you want. So you have to consistently find your next energy drink fix, and it will never go away, no matter what.
So what was your drug of choice?
Huh?
Your drink of choice?
NOS energy drinks. Green apple. Yeah. All that was BS, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know.
I did used to straight up be addicted to it though. No, I wouldn't say addicted though. I would drink one every day. But then I went to New Mexico, had a horrible experience driving up there. Made me want to never drink an energy drink again.
What happened?
So I was driving up there the first day. Everything was fine. I drove 12 hours in that day. Stopped in Oklahoma City, which is a little bit over halfway, right? And then I think that night I picked up a couple energy drinks, and they were G Fuel. One was the PewDiePie one, and the other one was a Crash Bandicoot one.
Okay, I have no idea what that is.
Okay. I'll show you. So I don't know which one I drank first, but I drank one on the way there. Pretty sure it was the PewDiePie one the next morning. Okay, so the next morning I woke up, straight up threw up for no reason. Yeah, in the hotel room, and I left, driving on the way. From there to New Mexico, it was it might have been 12 more hours again. I threw up 8 times.
8 times?
8 times. I threw up so much that I was throwing up stomach acid, and it was burning when it was coming out. And then I just didn't want to drink them again.
Yeah,
and
that's the reason, not because they're bad for you. And
they are bad for you though.
Well, I mean, yeah, they are, but don't sit there and act all high and mighty when you threw up a bit too much. That happens with alcohol too.
What are you
People
talking about, high and mighty?
A certain type of alcohol, and then
it wasn't the energy
have a bad
drink,
experience,
though.
And then they can't drink the alcohol anymore.
I'm not saying I'm all high and mighty. Okay, and the energy drinks, I don't think that's what made me throw up, because my parents...
Did you eat it all?
Yeah, that's the thing. I ate those gas station cheeseburgers. But one of my friends like lives on those, bro, and he's fine.
Jonathan?
Yeah. But but then the next day, like the first night I slept there, the next morning I woke up and I went to go pee and I gambled too much on a fart. And I sharted in my pants. And
You're being so open and honest to...
I didn't have any toilet paper. But luckily, okay, whoever went and cleaned the room before left a couple napkins or what is it? Paper towels. So I'm like, all right.
Did you change your pants?
Nah, I wore them the rest of the day. Of course I changed them. But it wasn't my pants. They went into my underwear. I think I still got them bad boys too. Wait, no. I don't know.
You didn't throw them away?
I probably washed them out. I mean, you can clean them.
I would have thrown them away.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I had some of the best sleep in New Mexico.
I'm sure.
Because, like, the temperature was all cold and you get up under the covers and just sleep. Those after work naps, I don't know why I said that twice. It's like somebody hit a 10-second rewind on me. But yeah, those were some of the best ones, those after work naps.
Well, hopefully you'll get to do that again.
Yeah, hopefully I get to go again.
We'll see that.
I feel like I'm still carrying the podcast.
Oh, a little bit.
You're still my guest.
Am I the new co-host? I kind of thought that,
there was one.
True.
No, you're not the new co-host.
That's what I'm saying. I
try to get people on, but they don't like. They're like, oh yeah, let's do it.
Should you name drop?
Michael LePan.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I think that's all I had on that little tangent right there. Mm-hmm. I think now we can get into Jeffrey Dahmer.
Well, I'm sorry that you're carrying the podcast. I was just letting you talk. Like, you seemed like you had a lot to say just then.
I did. Thank you for not,
and I didn't want to interrupt you and interrupt your train of thought.
Yeah. That's happened before. Mm-hmm. Sparky also today. Shout out to Sparky.
Oh, yeah.
He's had tapeworms for a couple months, and I haven't done anything about it.
This man has let him sleep at the top of my head with tapeworms.
I've checked.
And today,
every night,
there was tapeworms on my pillow.
Yeah, but I didn't throw the pillowcase away. I put it in the dirty clothes basket. But, okay. I talked to my mom, and she was like, yeah, you go there, and they'll do the whole thing, and it'll be cheap. Okay. So then I was like, okay, let's do that. And then I wasn't going to do it today.
It probably would have been cheap if you just had to deal with the tapeworms.
Yeah.
But you don't take care of your son, as you should.
I had to pay $149 for Sparky to get a physical exam, get vaccinated, get a rabies shot, and tapeworm shot.
Poor thing.
And medicine for, the tapeworms for 3 months. And he weighs 17 pounds.
Yeah, he's a fat boy.
He's a big old ham hock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and he's not stupid. He wouldn't
He's
jump.
being so cute right now.
Yeah,
he's just in the corner.
Yeah,
sleeping.
biting on the camera cord. That's nice. So cute.
Adorable.
Where does the time go? He's 17 pounds. I could curl him if I wanted to.
If y'all could see his little pouch, it's so cute. I love it.
Yeah. Love to stuff my face in that. You know what I also like to stuff my face in? Little Debbie snacks. Oh, let me tell you.
I knew you were going to say that.
No, you didn't. Little Debbie snacks. This is what really seemed to me. Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, y'all have a lot of the same qualities. You kind of look alike, too.
No, we do not look alike.
I'm just kidding.
Jeffrey Dahmer, if you don't know, is a notorious, infamous serial killer who mostly killed his victims in Milwaukee, baby. Shout out to Tommy G for that. Tommy G.
Who's that?
You don't know. Milwaukee, Wisconsin did most of his killings back in the
I'm pretty sure all of them.
80s, early 90s. No, he killed somebody in Ohio, one of the hitchhikers. That's when he was still a kid. He was like 17.
Oh, okay, guys, little disclaimer. That was a part of the show that I took a nap from.
And also the deaf dude that they got killed.
Yeah, but I did watch, like, before he got killed. I didn't need to see the actual thing.
If he wouldn't have come back and gotten his keys, he might be alive, I don't know. He really might have gotten killed after, like, when he got back from, wherever he was going to Madison or whatever, to school. Earlier I was trying to think of a death joke.
Nah, distasteful. Don't do it.
They couldn't hear me anyway.
Good one.
That actually wasn't a joke, I just kind of went with it. But that was a good one. It could be like, I was thinking of a death joke earlier. It would be kind of mean, but they're not going to hear about it anyway.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, the dude killed, 17 people? There's a bunch of different numbers. Because he got sentenced for
15 life sentences.
So...
But, like, I feel like he definitely killed so many more people that, like, just never got recovered.
I don't know, because he kept all the IDs that people he killed.
Oh, really?
That was, like, one of the main reasons why they could
and the
tell
pictures. Yeah. Okay.
Like,
I'm proven wrong.
I think it would be very interesting to see, like, the pictures that he took.
I think it would be interesting, but I also think that that's, like, extremely violating to the people. Because they were, like, naked. Anyway. Yeah, but they were naked and, I don't know, just, and like, dead,
Well, if they're dead, they don't know.
Just a little disrespectful to the victims.
How's it disrespectful?
Because if I was dead and there was pictures of me, of my death, like, being captured, I still wouldn't want people to look at it, even though I was dead.
Well, guess what? Too bad. Yeah, very interesting to see. There was one picture it looked like where a dude's head was cut off, and he was, like, doing some type of acrobatic movement on the bed. That would have been really cool to see.
Could you not find them?
I didn't look
like, are there? Oh, well, then maybe you could see them if you really wanted to.
He got away from the police a bunch of times. One of the first people he killed, he actually got pulled over while he was driving with him in the back. He had, like, his body parts cut up in the trash bags. Police pulled him over because he was swerving, drunk driving, and then...
that happened with Ted Bundy, too.
Yeah. He
got pulled over with the, like, remains in his trunk or something. And he got away with it.
Yeah. Well, the police asked him, what's in the bags, sir? And he said, my parents going through a divorce, and I just cut the grass and do the yard at night. They're just the clippings.
He always had a reason or, like, an excuse. I feel like he pulled it out of his ass, too.
Yeah. A lot of people we know. He was really good at it. Really good at getting away. He really should be on the show How to Get Away with Murder. He did it multiple times, but when he did he did not get away.
But it's because the cops also are idiots. Like, straight up don't know how to do their jobs. And they got praised for it.
That's BS.
I'm very passionate about these cops.
Yeah, she was, you know how dads, they'll be watching football and be yelling, break his neck, kill him. That's how she was basically doing while we were watching that.
Yeah, I was, like, on the edge of the couch.
She literally was. Why were you on the edge of the couch? For that reason?
No, I just was.
Okay. Yeah, she was on the edge of the couch. She was like, I cannot.
Yeah, I had to walk away.
She did.
I did. It is so infuriating. I had to pee. But it was infuriating to me because, like, they just really don't know how to do their jobs. And
I wonder what they're up to right now.
Hopefully, they're dead. I'm just kidding. That's a little much. But, I mean, hopefully they don't have their freaking jobs anymore because they don't deserve it. They should have been fired and stayed that way. Because they were fired.
I think they got suspended or whatever. But I think one of the funniest, and, this is kind of bad, but the 14-year-old kid they got killed by Jeffrey Dahmer. His parents were Laotian, and his brother actually got he didn't get caught by him. He got lured.
He got drugged by him.
Yeah, got drugged and lured by Jeffrey Dahmer, but managed to escape.
That poor family, for real.
But did he get?
What?
He got a year of jail.
The brother?
No, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh.
Yeah, he got a year for jail for child molestation, and then they let him out after that. And the judge was very nice to him. So then, I guess once he got out, he saw the 14-year-old brother killed him, dismembered his body parts, whatever. So then, after he was caught, the dad was writing a book about Jeffrey Dahmer, and they somehow made it where all the
victims would get the proceeds.
Yeah, the victims sued the city, got the proceeds, and then the Laotian.
Yes.
That's it. Okay. Sorry, I don't know. They were supposed to get $10 million, and that's what they sued for, but they settled for $850,000, and basically the same two police that actually
returned his son
Yeah.
to Jeffrey.
Yeah, kept prank calling them and was saying like racist stuff. And I don't know if that's true or not.
I'm sure that they did not add that just for the show. I don't think that they did that.
I found it kind of funny. But
no,
okay.
That pissed me off so much. And they did it on the clock too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they showed. You guys clocked out. They're like, oh no, we're just finishing up the calls.
They were like two best buds. Just.
But hey, the Laotian family got $850,000.
Yeah, and one traumatized son and one dead son. It really adds up.
What are you gonna do? Another part that I kind of thought was funny was when
I just so did
Glinda
not
Cleveland.
agree.
You didn't think that was funny?
No. But tell them.
Because you thought this was funny too. Yeah, you did. You laughed. So Glinda Cleveland, the Jeffrey Dahmer's neighbor, that called the police multiple times, thousands of times, and told on Jeffrey, and they never called him. Never sent a patrol officer. Never called her back. Never really did anything to capture Jeffrey Dahmer. But if they were to, they would definitely have.
For some reason, I don't know why they wouldn't take her seriously.
Yeah, I don't know. I would probably say because it was, even in the interview, it said he apparently chose that, apartment complex because it was in a more lower income place, more black, populated place. So that's probably why they didn't respond to the thing as well.
And they were racist.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Probably.
Maybe. Probably. Where was I going?
You thought the scene that you thought was funny.
Oh yeah.
Was it when the daughter?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So Glinda, the lady that lived right beside Jeffrey, also smelled all the victims that you killed, which is probably not a fun thing to smell. I'm sorry that she had to do that. That probably sucked. And heard the screams and cries of the guys.
And he tried to feed her.
Yeah.
Some of the victims.
I kind of thought that was funny.
You are sick. Sick and twisted, little man.
I'm Max. I mean, little. Little. Yeah, he tried to feed her a sandwich, but Glinda and her daughter, the daughter's daughter was there too.
Yeah, her baby was there.
So they were all walking back to the apartment complex, turn the corner, and there's 3 white teenage males. One has a camera. The other 2 are faking. One's like killing, chopping a throat. Mm-hmm. And the other dude's getting, the business done too. And I just thought it was hilarious because the dude's face that was cutting, he was like, see, like, she's like getting mad at me, but like she's laughing at it too.
Well, no, I'm laughing at like your recreation
what
of
he
it.
did. It was like
But I did not think that was funny at all.
hilarious. But it kind of sucked because the daughter threw the camera down and apparently assaulted him.
Yeah, she did not.
Charges.
By the way, maybe she did in real life, but like, and I would have too. I wouldn't have, but like, I would have thought about it. And then the cops actually came to Miss Glinda's house.
Finally.
Poor thing, and arrested her.
The daughter.
Yeah, arrested the daughter. And I would have been, if I was old Glinda, I'd have been like, no. Yeah, she's been through it.
Yeah, they didn't even build a park. They said they were going to build. Well, they didn't really say they were going to build it.
Yeah, she lost her home because they tore down the apartment complex.
At least they were like able to pay for the apartment.
I mean, yeah. And she fought for a park. She fought for these victims.
Really
for
did.
real.
And that's the thing.
I feel like the families weren't even really doing as much as she was.
Nah, and guess what? The families got paid a certain percentage of money. Glinda didn't get paid nothing. Not a dime. And she was the one who called the police about the 14-year-old kid.
But she wasn't trying to get money. Like, she was fighting for money for the victims, I feel. Like, she didn't want anything. Because Glinda, sweet little Glinda, she wouldn't do that.
Glinda Cleveland. Let's pour one out for her. I wonder if she's still alive. I don't think she is. Let's see.
Is she fictional?
Who said that?
Well, I'm just wondering.
Oh, she died in 2011.
Rest in peace, Glinda.
Pull up for her.
I will.
What else? Like, it's just insane that someone would do that. And he ate the food.
Yeah. I do kind of appreciate, I don't know, the dad really was like ride or die for him. I don't think I could do that. Like, I don't think that I would be like that.
Well, he blamed a lot of it on him.
I know.
And
Which
I don't think he should have done that. It wasn't really his fault.
No.
He was like, oh, well, I've had those impulsive thoughts, but everyone has.
Yeah, he was like trying to find blame for all the stuff that he was doing, and he was like blaming everybody but Jeffrey. Like, he was like the mom, the environment. The mom was crazy.
On a lot of pills during Jeff's pregnancy. So, I mean, if it were to be blamed on anybody, Jeff, of course, and also I feel like maybe her. Like, that is definitely.
I mean, and stuff like that does get passed down, like, genetically.
Impulsive thoughts?
Well, no, just like mental illness and stuff, and the mom had a lot of those.
Well, it's probably from all the pills she was taking.
Well, yeah, but she was also taking those pills because of the issues that she had.
That just probably makes it worse.
In some cases, sure.
You take medicine for depression?
I
used to.
Yep, I used to. And then I flushed them down the toilet.
Glad you're off that. How do you feel now?
Ask me later. I'm just kidding. I feel fine. Feeling pretty good.
That's good. Never had to take pills.
Lucky you.
But I've never, drank, never vaped, never smoked.
That has absolutely nothing to do with that. I didn't drink or smoke weed when I was on Zoloft. Thank you very much.
What if your family listens to this?
They are aware.
You just admitted it.
What, smoking weed? They know. We talked about it. What's that?
Listen to this. Unprofessional.
I'm sorry.
Not the worst co-host I've had, though. Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer. Crazy story. I didn't think I was going to like it. I really didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you not know? Were you not, like, aware of the whole story before we watched the show?
Well, I knew he was, like, a serial killer. I probably feel like I did know. He ate people or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just, like, stuff like that. I don't...
Like, seeing it, like, all play out.
Yeah,
the
like
way
that
it
is
did.
interesting, but I'm just not a big fan of like criminal investigation kind of shiz.
I love it.
Even though that wasn't
so much.
that wasn't really it. I just didn't think I was gonna like it.
Did you watch the Ted Bundy movie with Zac Efron?
Yeah, me and my mom watched that actually.
Did you like that?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I think Netflix made that too, didn't they?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I gotta watch the one with Russ Lynch in it.
Even though I have seen the beginning part of that movie maybe 50 times.
Why?
Like the first half. Because, I don't know, like, we just always watched it. Like, me and my friends. I was about to... Me and my friends, or, like, me and my sister, like... And I never finished it. I would, like, fall asleep.
Did you ever
or
finish it though?
No. I don't think I've ever finished it. So, yeah, I guess we should watch it. But we need to watch Bailey Sarian. Little shout out. Love her so much.
Ooh.
She has a video on him.
Wait.
What?
I don't know if I said anything about. So this podcast will be the last normal podcast in November.
Spooky season.
Yeah. For every podcast in October, we will be doing a. I don't really know what it is, but we'll be going over, reviewing, and discussing, talking about, bringing to light a very scary thing that's happened, or like an unsolved mystery, creepy thing, kind of like this, like the Jeffrey Epstein, or.
We should have maybe we should have saved this.
Nah, it's okay. Well, this is good.
Little
It
intro.
comes out whenever,
Yeah, like right before October.
It comes out, But yeah, it'll be unsolved. But I feel like they should be smaller ones, not ones that a lot of people know of, but very creepy stuff. Love that kind of shit.
I agree. I think it's so interesting.
It's very interesting. Like, would you ever? We've discussed this. I already know the answer, but I'm gonna ask you just for the podcast. If you went to a fine dining restaurant, 5-star, they had good stuff on there: steak, lobster, shrimp. Okay,
Some
chicken
scrimpies.
fajitas. All right, Alfredo chicken, shrimp, pasta, gourmet style pizza. They might make good pizza, but they're no your pie.
Heard that?
My pie. I got for my pie. Could you say your pie?
Stupid. It's your pie.
Stupid. And they have the nice glass there with the water, and they have just the perfect cube ice.
Like the
They
pebble.
have the pebble, exactly. That's what we're talking about. They have all these exquisite things. The table you're at is nice gray and white granite. The chairs you're sitting in.
Damn.
I know, yeah. The chairs you're sitting in are real, authentic redwood California trees. They've only made a certain amount, and on the back of all of them it says, 1 out of 30, 1 out of, or 2 out of 30, so on and so forth. So there's only 30 seating there. Very limited space in this restaurant. 5 stars on Yelp, Google, all that shiz. Kelly Blue Book. Carfax. I knew you were gonna say that.
I can just read your mind.
Scrolling, you see some weird things like pickled pig feet,
Ew.
gizzard.
What is that? Isn't that neck?
I don't know. This is not a racist thing at all. But pickled pig feet.
We've been over this. If you have to start out a sentence that says this is not a racist thing.
To my knowledge, this is not. But most of the black community eat pickled pig feet. What's that? Gizzard, chicken gizzard.
I think that's neck.
Maybe, but those kind of weird, not weird foods, but they're just different. And I'm sure white people have the weird things that they eat. But the fine restaurant. Don't forget the restaurant. Kind of going. And they had human meat on there with little garlic parmesan and lime squeezed over upon it. Would you eat it?
No. Period. Hard no.
That's the thing.
I
probably would. I'm not gonna lie.
You would eat the sandwich that Jeffrey Dahmer offered?
No.
Miss Glenda?
Because that's not
fine dining.
Yeah, that's not fine dining. That's like backyard cannibalism. Okay, I want the highest class of cannibalism. But is cannibalism illegal?
Yes.
I don't think it is. What if I were to
because
sit my
you
body
have
eat
to.
it?
I don't think that it is, but you have to be a sick and twisted individual to want to do that.
I'd do it. All right, I pulled it up.
It's not.
In the U.S., I know, but they don't.
Okay, yeah.
In the U.S., there are no laws against cannibalism per se, but most, if not all, states have enacted laws that indirectly make it impossible to legally obtain and consume the body matter. Murder, for instance, is a likely criminal charge regardless of any consent. So if you were to eat, a human person, they would try to, charge you for murder, even if, it was consent.
Yeah, because there was somebody who did, like, they wanted to eat somebody really bad. I don't know why. But they, like, posted on this website and was like, can someone, does someone want to let me eat them? I'll pay you. Or they won't pay them because they'll be dead.
You don't have to die to eat people. Like, that's the thing.
So you just want, like, a finger?
Hey, maybe. Fried human fingers.
No.
Why not?
The answer is no for me.
Maybe. Hey.
And I'm judging you.
Hey.
If any of you say yes, y'all need to go to therapy.
Maybe in another world, you go to this nice looking southern.
And why are you like
gourmet grill? You see on the menu, bone in, boneless human fingers.
I'd probably do boneless.
Yeah, because you like the little.
No.
What were we gonna say though before I shushed you? Because you need to be shushed.
I really.
Oh,
why? Anyways, why do you keep thinking that, like, if there were to be a world with human on a menu, why do you think that it would be at this, like, fine dining restaurant? Like, it would. I don't.
It just would.
I just think that in your head you have this this visual of you in this restaurant, just chowing down.
Yeah.
And that's bizarre. That's really weird.
But I feel like cannibals, they're very clean people.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why? Have you seen Jeffrey Dahmer?
He looked like a clean-cut guy to me. Apparently all the police people did too.
No, he was just the only white guy in the black neighborhood.
Don't talk like that. I'm going to call you like somebody else.
Shh.
But still, I feel like they are fine dining people. Cannibals. Cannibals everywhere.
Like, you think, in their house, they, get a little napkin, put it in there, have some red wine.
Like I said, the white
with a rose
stone
on the table.
Tabletops.
I think that we envision them very differently.
Perfectly assorted, cutlery, kitchen cutlery. Well, that's all, folks. Do you ever start pretending to stutter, but then you keep stuttering? You don't?
I said yes.
Oh, I thought you were shaking your head no, because I do all the time. Would you say laughing is a stutter?
No.
Why not?
What do you mean?
Because if you're laughing and you can't stop, you're stuttering.
No, you're just laughing.
Maybe next week we can get into the whole. If you get married, you. Okay. This is episode 20.
Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's so nice.
Love having co-hosts on here, guests.
Can you do the thing?
That?
Yeah. Okay, Tim. Okay, bye.
You ain't closing this one out. But for real, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Things kind of seem a little wonky now, a little weird. A little awkward. New ground now. New and better beginnings. Staying consistent. Staying persistent.
Always, baby.
Don't forget to follow the YouTube. We're also on YouTube. Yeah. Sober Session Podcast. Also on Instagram at the Sober Session Podcast.
Just pod.
That is true. I mean, if you look up Sober Session Podcast, we'll be there. You know.
True.
Number 1 Sober Session Podcast.
Oh. I thought you were going to say in India.
No.
Aren't you only number 3?
We're number 2 in Laosha. That's all we have for this week. Thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. Have a good week and happy October. See ya.